New York is the third most populated state in the country, with around 20 million inhabitants. The state was the 11th to join the Union on July 26, 1788. 31 days after Virginia, the 10th state, ratified the Constitution and joined the Union on June 25, 1788. New York has an area of 54,556 square miles, making it larger than 23 states. The state is directly ahead of Florida population-wise, with around 600,000 more inhabitants, while it is directly behind Texas with around 6 million less inhabitants. New York borders the Canadian provinces of Ontario and Quebec in the north, Vermont in the northeast, Massachusetts and Connecticut in the southeast, as well as New Jersey and Pennsylvania in the south. Along with its larger border to the north, New York also shares a border with Ontario in the west, on the Niagara Peninsula. Its location places it in the Eastern Time Zone. The highest point in New York is the peak of Mount Marcy at 5,343 feet above sea level. This peak is part of the Adirondack Mountains and the larger Appalachian Mountains. The lowest point is where the state meets the Atlantic in the southeast. The largest city in New York population-wise is New York City, which doubles as the largest city in the US. New York City has a population of 8.5 million in the city proper and 20.2 million in the metropolitan area. This city is made of 5 boroughs, namely Manhattan, the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, and Staten Island. The second largest city in the state, Buffalo, has a population of 250,000 in the city proper and 1.1 million in the metropolitan area. This city is located in the northwest, directly bordering both Canada and Lake Erie in the west. Located just 17 miles from the US side of Niagara Falls, both cities share the same metropolitan area. Located 260 miles from Buffalo and Niagara Falls, the state capital, Albany, can be found. This city has been the capital of New York since 1797. With a population of around 100,000 in the city proper and 1.2 million in the metropolitan area, Albany is located in the aptly named Albany County, one of the 62 counties that can be found within New York. Kings County, the location of New York City's Brooklyn borough, is the largest of these population-wise, with an approximate 2.7 million inhabitants. The least populated county in New York, Hamilton County, is located in the northern central region of the state and has a mere 5,000 inhabitants. New York's state flag consists of the state coat of arms on a field of blue. This coat of arms was formally adopted in 1778. However, the modern flag itself was not adopted until 1901. The center shield depicts 2 ships sailing in the Hudson River, bordered by a mountain range and the rising sun. Above this shield, an eagle can be seen resting on a globe of the Western Hemisphere. The woman on the left represents liberty, as a liberty cap can be seen on the end of her staff. The woman on the right represents justice, as she can be seen holding the scales of justice and is wearing a blindfold. The state motto, Excelsior, is displayed on a white ribbon below the shield, literally meaning higher in Latin. However, in this case represents New York's aspirations of reaching upward to higher goals. The first European to discover New York was Giovanni da Verrazzano, an Italian sailing for the French. Verrazzano first explored the coast in 1524, entering New York Bay on April 17th. Despite this, no claims were made to New York. In 1609, Henry Hudson departed Amsterdam and sailed up the Hudson River. 5 years later, another Dutch explorer, Hendrik Christiansen, built Fort Nassau in modern Albany to act as a fur trading post. Shortly following this, the Netherlands would claim New York, using both Fort Nassau and Hudson's expedition to provide legitimacy. The Dutch called their new land New Netherland, with the largest settlement being New Amsterdam. This city served as the seat of New Netherland's colonial government, and was located on the southern tip of Manhattan. The British conquered New Netherland in 1664, renaming both the colony and city New York. During the American Revolution, New York played a critical role in the formation of the US. Many battles occurred within the state's borders, including the Battle of Long Island, the battles of Saratoga, the Battle of Harlem Heights, the Siege of Fort Ticonderoga, and the Battle of Fort Washington. New York was granted statehood on July 26, 1788. During the Civil War, New York remained in the Union. The state provided more men to the Union Army than any other state, playing a key role in the Union's eventual victory. Despite this, no battles occurred within the state throughout the Civil War. Following the war and into the modern day, New York remains a crucial member of the Union, serving as both an economic hub and cultural powerhouse. This is Morathy. Thanks for watching.